Hey, my name is Zach Long, and I'm a freshman at Clemson University. And this is my vlog assignment for Library 100. This new student dialogue that we had to do was on religious pluralism. And basically what I believe religious pluralism to be is the difference in religion through a group of people. And, you know, especially at Clemson University, you know, I didn't realize it before, but since this dialogue that we had to do, I realized that, you know, there is a big diversity of people, you know, especially at a huge university with thousands and thousands of people. And, you know, that's just basically what I believe, you know, religious pluralism is. In this dialogue that we went to, especially in my particular group, we talked about all different kinds of things, you know, different religions and, you know, the different stereotypes that are with these religions, and, you know, everything that is associated, you know, with, you know, how we view people and their religious views. You know, this has changed a lot, especially since 9/11. You know, a lot of people, a lot of hate and animosity has developed towards a certain group of people with, you know, a certain religion. But yeah, we just talked about all those different kinds of things in this dialogue. In my group, I really believe that we did achieve true dialogue. We were very open with each other, and, you know, we had some very outspoken people, and I really think that everything was laid on the table, you know, our different beliefs and our different thoughts and, you know, views towards different things. Our group was a really good sample of the different students across Clemson University. We had a lot of diversity in my group. In my dialogue, there were some very active voices. We had, you know, some football players, you know, and some different sports players in there that were very outspoken. You know, I believe, you know, that's probably because they were football players. They're probably used to being outspoken on the football field. So, you know, it kind of applied to the dialogue too. But there are also more reserved voices, you know, and myself included was probably in that group. Just because, you know, I never really, I don't like speaking in front of a lot of people, but as, you know, I got more comfortable with the group, I did speak up a little bit, and, you know, I felt pretty comfortable with my group and talking to everybody there. But I just kind of, you know, my role was basically just telling people, you know, what I believe. I didn't really bring up topics, but I would chime in to tell people what I thought, you know, and what I believed. But this was really, you know, kind of an eye-opener to me, because I didn't realize everything, you know, how many people were different. You know, I just assumed, you know, people were, their beliefs, especially in religion, were kind of like mine at Clemson University. But, you know, when we did the different, you know, tests and, you know, different trials and stuff where people showed their beliefs on stuff, you know, I was pretty surprised, and it really was kind of an eye-opener, because it made me realize just because they believe something different, you know, they really are just like me. I mean, just because, you know, they're not, you know, a hardcore Lutheran or somebody that might not be quite as religious as I am, you know, they're still great people. But you know, this dialogue is a component of Library 100, just to let people know, you know, just kind of open people's eyes to the different diversity, and, you know, just hopefully put down different stereotypes that are out there, especially since some of the recent events that have occurred. Yeah, it really was useful to me, because, you know, I'm from a small town, and, you know, hadn't really seen much of the world, and it opened my eyes, and it really helped me experience, you know, what a big, large, you know, group of people like Clemson University, you know, where there's thousands upon thousands of students, you know, how they have, you know, many different beliefs, you know, and it's just great, honestly. Like, I had never experienced something like that where we could go together and be so outspoken in a room, and everybody would know each other's thoughts, and just be so outspoken and you know, I mean, we were all in our group. We were, you know, very, you know, we went along with things very well, and you know, it was just a great experience overall. And while going into it, I might have not had the best attitude, you know, why do I have to do this, or, you know, I shouldn't have to be having to do this little assignment, you know, it's just a waste of time. But when I came out of it, I really appreciated it, and I'm glad I did it, because it really did. It made me view things a little differently. But that's my vlog, and that's what I really think about this dialogue that we had to do, and I'm really glad I had the chance to do it. Thank you.